Hello, this is Fawad from Automate Zoho. Automate Zoho is an online integration platform between Zoho Inventory and Exact Online. This platform allows you to easily synchronize your sales orders, invoices, credit notes, customer data, and product data in real time from Zoho to Exact Online. So, how does this integration work? After you have signed up for the 15 days free trial, you'll be redirected to the second step, which is the Exact Online connection page. So just make sure that you are signed into Exact Online in another tab here in the same browser, and then click on this button to grant access to your Exact Online account. So after we have done that, we are seeing the invoice settings. If you have the subscription to also synchronize invoices, this is what you'll see. So just make sure that these settings are correct, that the right journal has been selected, the right invoice style has been selected, and whether or not you want to send the invoice to the customer or you want to create this as a draft in Exact Online. So after you have changed the settings, click on the Save Changes button and then click on Next. So now we're going to connect our account to Zoho Inventory. And this requires a little bit more work, but it's still very easy to do. Just open up a new tab and go to apiconsole.com or .au depending on your region. In our case, it's .au. That's our account, so make sure to change the domain here as well to .au. And you can create here a new server-based application here, in our case, which we already did. And you can name it Automate Zoho, and the homepage URL is of course automatezoho.com, and the redirect URL, the authorized redirect URL, can be copied from here. Simply copy and paste it here and click on Create. And upon creation, the client and the client secret will be revealed to you. Let's just copy and paste that into each respective field. Let's make sure we also select the right data center URL. That's also .au. And finally, we just need the organization ID. So that's also very easy. Just go to your Zoho Inventory dashboard, click on your profile image, and click on Manage Organizations here. Now we can see we have one active organization. You can see organization ID mentioned here as well. So simply copy and paste that here. And now we're going to authorize it. So let's just click on accept. It's going to ask us to gain access to Zoho Inventory, and that has been successful. Now just click on done, and you'll be redirected to the dashboard where you'll see your webhook URLs for each Zoho component here mentioned. Just copy and paste those, and make sure to create a workflow, a webhook workflow with a post URL, and this as the URL for that particular component. Now let's test this integration. So let's create a new sales order. Let's select a customer. We can write down text here, and let's select an item. We can play around, say, yeah, we can play around with the quantity as well. And let's add some shipping charges as well. And also let's apply shipping tax on shipping charges here. And let's save this as a draft. Let's mark this as confirmed so that the webhook gets triggered. You can check comments in history to see if and when the webhook was triggered. Now let's go to our Exact Online and to sales orders. And we can see that the webhook hasn't been triggered yet. So let's just refresh. Keep in mind that it can take up to 20 seconds in Zoho before the webhook gets triggered. But we can see that the webhook has just been triggered and it's a success. So if we refresh this page in Exact Online. Then there it is. We can see that the order has been synced to Exact Online, order number 190. And we can see the total here, 3,268 euros and 21 cents. And if we go here, we can see that it matches. So we got an exact match. Now let's click on the sales order specifics, and we can see that the right customer has been selected, and we can see that the salesperson also has been selected, has been assigned as well, the right salesperson, and we can see the right items and shipping charge with the right VAT code has been selected as well. So let's close this. Now let's convert this to an invoice so that we can see that the invoice also gets synchronized. Now let's mark this invoice as sent as well. So we got invoice number 36, and we can check the comments and history, of course, but we're also going to check in Exact Online in the sales invoices overview. So the invoice hasn't been synced yet, so let's refresh to see if the webhook has been triggered. And we can see it says just been triggered this very second, and that has been a success. So if we refresh it here, we can see yes, invoice 36, and we got the same total amount plus the VAT rate applied as well. So again, we can see the right customer has been applied, and we can see the right items, the proper items have been inserted as well, and also with the proper VAT code selected as well. So the total again matches what we have here in Zoho. So I hope you liked this video. In the next video, we're going to showcase the rest of the components here as well.